Welcome to the post-game press conference. This is Group E of FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian Qualifiers. New Zealand won the game against Iran 93-91. And joining us now, we welcome New Zealand with their head coach, Judd Flavel, and their player, Shea Ili. First, Coach, congratulations on the win. Your thoughts on the match?
Just a real good international arm wrestle, I guess, between two countries that have a lot to play for. And a real physical game. You could tell by the amount of fouls that were caught in that game and the amount of points or people stepping to the free throw line. But, I just said to my group, whatever it takes when it gets to international games, make the adjustments to how the refs are calling the game, and then we play from there. So very proud of the guys for sticking together. Could easily have tipped, emotions tipped over, but, we kept our composure down the end, which is really, a key to the victory.
Thank you, Coach. Shea, your thoughts on the game?
Oh, yeah, like Jody said, it was a great FIBA game, international game. The boys fought to the very end, and, all week we talked about how physical they were, and, at the start of the game, they kind of showed that at the start, and we had a few turnovers. But, we came together and were able to finish and get the job done.
Now we open the floor to questions from the media. You can approach the mic, introduce yourselves, and ask the question to either the coach or the player.
Shea, Ruben Terrado of Spin.ph. Could you take us through your dunk that kind of sparked your team in overtime?
Yeah, Jody drew up a play to come off, and we were supposed to go the other way, but it just opened up, and then I was just able to get down and was able to finish out the hoop.
Coach, in terms of moving forward, how important is getting this win in your hopes of making it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Qatar?
Oh, yes. I mean, this pool, 6 quality teams, and every team is in with a chance. So, Iran, quality opponent and tough outfit, and so is Syria, our next opponent. So, absolutely, we come into these games with much respect, and we know the job is there's a lot of work to do, and for us, it's trying to, I guess, inch our way forward and keep our continuity going as a team, and as we move from one game to the other. We have so much, I said to the team, we'll take the win, absolutely, and I guess, there's other things to polish up to. So, we get the chance to get on the floor again in 48 hours, and hopefully, we take these learnings from each game and we're able to polish up certain things as we travel along.
Coach, you were in the Philippines a few months back, picking up a win here. So what does it feel like to be back and just not having to face, the Philippines this time around, going up against the other group?
A lot more relaxed, absolutely. We've come to the Philippines a lot, and we love playing here. The crowd, and we know what basketball means to this country. And if you ask anybody, when we talk about playing in Manila in particular, it's always a special occasion with a special electric atmosphere. And even if I go back to when we played the Philippines in Auckland, and it felt like we were in Manila. But every time it's a privilege and an honor to represent your country, but also to go and battle it out on the floor, certainly in an environment like this. So yeah, it means a lot for us, and we'll look forward to the next game in 48 hours.
Shea, your reaction? There were some New Zealand fans in the stands. I'm sure you also could hear their support.
Yes, it's always good to travel the world and see who turns out. There's always a few Kiwis around the world that always come and support, and it's just good to see some fans of ours that we can produce some good entertainment, and it was cool to see, and it was good that we got their job done.
Shea, Coach, congratulations, and we'll see you again Sunday.
Thank you very much.
We will continue with the press conference. Iran coming up later. We continue with this post-game press conference. Again, Group E action in the FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian Qualifiers. New Zealand won the game 93-91 versus Iran. Now we're joined the press conference by Iran head coach Sotirios Monalopoulos and player Armand Zangané. First, coach, your reaction, your thoughts about the game.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I want to congratulate New Zealand for the victory. In my opinion, New Zealand is one of the top teams. We knew we had to play a very tough game against them. And the way we played, I'm very proud for my players. We never quit. Even when they got 2-3 times the lead, we came back. We got the game in overtime, and at the end, we lost for 2 points. We tried to control the strengths of New Zealand, which is obviously is their offensive rebounding, where we did not do a good job. No matter how hard we tried, they are one of the top teams I've seen on offensive rebounding. They play a fast tempo game. I think we control somehow, not a great job, but these are the main two strengths they have offensively. Defensively, it's a team that press 40 minutes. We only had 10 turnovers. We did a good job on that. So I believe we matched with them. We gave them a good competition. But, you know, sometimes you have to be lucky also. And today was not our day. So we have to control our emotions. We have to stop thinking about the game and go to the next one. Thank you.
Thank you, coach. Armand, your thoughts about the match and performance of your team.
I think we, in the first half, we couldn't stop their penetration, and they were doing a really good job on that. Second half, we adjust, and we stopped that. But the main thing is when you're coming from the West Asia, you're playing in the East. It's a different type of basketball. The physicality, the speed of the game and everything is a different story. So we didn't used to that. In the second half, we adjust, but we came up short, and we lost by a shot at the end of. I'm proud of my team, my staff, everything. We tried, we did our best. We could do at some things like rebounding, some other things we could do better, but we fought, and I'm proud of my team.
Now we open the floor to questions from the media. Just address coach or the player and state your name and media affiliation.
Coach,
Yes.
I'm Ruben Terrado of Spin.ph.
Nice to
Coach,
meet
you'll be facing the Philippines on Sunday. You have a better record against them, but the Philippines is playing at home, and I believe they will be playing with a lot of urgency because they're at the bottom of the standings. Just your thoughts about facing them here at home.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, you'll be facing the Philippines. Your thoughts about facing them here in Manila?
I think they also a very good team. They have very good and experienced players. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. I really have respect for them, the way they play, and the players and the coach.
Coach, how about Jamshidi? You brought him here. What your thoughts about him coming back to the national team?
Listen, when I signed, the whole purpose was to change the generation. But this, you cannot bring just 12 new guys. You need to bring some veterans also to, you know, pass on their experience. Jamshidi, when I came, he had a back surgery. But last year he had a very good year. He's in a good condition, and in my opinion, he's willing to change the way he played in Iran. I want him to become more of a creator, and I think he's doing a good job so far.
Coach, how important will Amini be for the Philippines game?
It's very important. It's very valuable for us. The only problem is that he came 2 days ago. He had only one practice. He needs more time to adjust to our game, and unfortunately, we didn't have the time for this.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Arman. And that'll be the end of the press conference here in your FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian Qualifiers. Thank you, Coach, once again for joining us. Thank you, Arman.
Thank you.